Sorry, Fee's just sent me a notification. I just got completely distracted by that. Sorry, she just sent me something. So I hope you've had a good week. It was lovely to speak to... Who did I speak to? I spoke to one of you on Zoom. I'm really sorry, your name has slipped my mind because I'm awful with names. So it was really lovely to catch up with you last week on Zoom. Thank you. I really hope that I managed to answer some of your questions. So we will be doing another Zoom meeting tonight. That link will be sent out with this email, although at the moment I'm having a little bit of trouble uploading, so just bear with me if it is a little bit late. But at the very least, we should get the Zoom link out for the right time. I hope you've all had a good week, as I said. Hope that you're now kind of starting to get used to being at home a little bit more. For those of you who haven't got any work, I hope you're not getting too bored. For those of you who have got work, I hope that you're finding it okay and you're not struggling with it too much. I don't know why I keep looking up here, the camera's here. I hope you are all doing well, really. If you do obviously have, even if it's, if you're having any issues with the lessons, then just let me know, let Fee know, come on to Zoom and ask me some questions, or even if you're just freaking out a little bit and you need someone to talk to who's not your mum, then get in touch with Fee. I'm sure she'll be able to kind of help alleviate you and make you kind of I hope she'll be able to make you feel better, because it's Fee. What I would like you to do, so obviously last week I asked you to make sure that you understood exactly what a prompt book was, which I hope now you all understand it a bit more. I sent a link out so you can look at kind of what the basics of it is, and I also asked you to look at stage directions so you know them really, really well. So hope that has been okay. Again, if you do have any questions, just shout. What I would like you to do this week, and I'm only really asking you this because I know we've got a 2-week break, is to write a short play or show, let's say a show with maybe musical cues in it as well, so then you can get to grips with stage directions, and you can get to grips with everything that is in a play. Now obviously you might not be a script writer, and that's completely fine. I'm not a script writer either. It doesn't have to be a work of art, although I'm sure you're all fantastic at writing, because you're all so creative anyway, but it's just really so you understand it really thoroughly in and out. Obviously, the internet is your oyster. You can have a look at some tips for writing something. It can be like 4 or 5 pages long, really, really basic. Or if you've already written something, just add some stage directions in there, add some lighting cues in there, add some music cues in there, add anything that, kind of look at the script that Laura's written or any other script that you've ever come across that has all of the stuff in, like it would be in a prompt book, and kind of just take that as an idea. So it doesn't need to be perfect, that's not what I'm asking for, it's just really a little project so you understand, also to keep you busy over Easter, but also so you understand everything better. I mean, if you felt comfortable with it and it was, we could absolutely show this off to Rapport when we come back. It doesn't, if that's what you want to do, we might even be able to get a couple of people to act it and things like that. But at the moment, there's something to think about kind of down the line. What I just want you to do is just write kind of 5-6 pages, more if you want to, of a little play or show, and add everything that you think would be needed in having researched a prompt book. So again, just things I've already mentioned, so stage directions, things like that. If you want to go one further and be like, these are the props they'd need, and these are what they'd be wearing, so you've got like, you can show that off to the costume people and go for it. I'm not saying, you know, I'm just saying as a bare minimum, please just write a very short show and add all of those things in. Okay, so I am rambling, so I'm just going to take a minute, make sure I've not forgotten anything. I haven't been very well, so I apologise that I sound a little bit out of breath. So just things that I hope that you've looked at with the past week. So obviously the first week, what did I get you to do? I can't remember what I got you to do at all. Oh yes, I got you to look at the props that we'd be needing for Midsummer Night's Dream, and to start a spreadsheet for them, which I haven't actually heard back from anyone about that, so it'd be really useful if I could, but no pressure. But obviously now hopefully you're all kind of playing catch up, and you've got the holidays to get all of this sorted. So yeah, just the spreadsheet would be really good if you're able to. Make sure you've got a copy of the script, the latest version. That is the most important part. Make sure you know your stage directions, make sure you've understood what a prompt book is, and then let's get writing for a play. It can be about anything you want. It doesn't need to be Shakespeare. It can be anything. Like, you know, I'm sure you've all had kind of thought of some stories that you can do. Use your imagination. Go online if you're really struggling. You know, there's all, you know, how to be a script writer, or the basics of script writing, rules to think about, things like that, and they'll definitely help you get creative. The sun's out now as well, so maybe when you go out on your daily government sanctioned walk, you can maybe find some inspiration by looking at some flowers, or, you know, the sun, or anything like that. Or just ask them, you know, you're not in this alone. Or you could maybe pair up with someone else in tech, and get them to help you as well. I mean, you know, stay in contact with each other. It's the best thing for it, really. Okay, so I've rambled on for 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So I'm going to go now. But good luck. Let me know if you have any questions, obviously via Fee. And I shall speak to some of you tonight, hopefully. And if not, have a great Easter. Okay, goodbye.